New World Aeternum, fresh start servers finally have luck food. It is about to hit 5 a.m. I'm going to do a little bit of the elite chest run. I'm not going to like full on world tour. I hate going through the walls even though there's a lot of good chests there. Mostly just going to run through Merkard. And then I'm going to run Stockpiles in the good old Shattered Mountain, see if we get anything good, see if we make some money and how all of this plays out. Right now, I'm just looking for those nice gameplay loops to make good money without being too repetitive, too monotonous, or too annoying. I don't remember the last time I showed my luck gear, but it's mostly the same thing. We've just upgraded it. I don't have a sword anymore. I just have regular flail. You put in the pearl, and then if you have a shield, as long as this is your active weapon, you get luck on both of them. That's cool. I've got brilliant pearls in pretty much everything because the pristine pearls are still really expensive. But yeah, it's all 2.9% luck. Some enchanted ward if we've got it. I'm going to see how well I can solo content and if we just get like really good stuff. Alright, let's see if I got anything interesting from Merc and Mines. I mean, man, that gear score is good if it wasn't just all bound to me. Voracious Blade, Keen, Mortal Fortification's actually pretty hype. We did get some jewelry. Purifying Heart, Poisoning, Refreshing. Split, Intelligence, Focus. Probably the worst thing we could get. Bound to Player, Empowered Luck, worse necklace, and then not much else. And now we get to see if the luck gear is crap, because you can get bodied out by these packs of enemies. So we're going to try that. And we're also going to just see like, oh, do we even need to go into the Void Blade? Are we getting overwhelmed? Yes, we are. Okay, let's swap and get into the Void Blade, where everything will be okay. We have a hurt rune, so we might as well use it. Void Blade damage is nutty. So yeah, it's mostly just, since we aren't going full focus, we only use it for looting. And I want to see kind of what the gear score is. I think I checked this, but I kind of always need a little bit of a refresher. So I mean, 586? Should be a 600 chest. Yeah, that's level 59 recommendation. I would say don't go there. And it might actually just be a straight up waste of time, because, oh, it's a stockpile. You might get loaded dice. But, nah, don't waste your time there. I really want to know what's in this elite supply chest in this random area. Oh, we didn't even get anything! I really wanted to know, because it's like these. I'm starting to feel the irony of me going, ew, elite chest run, and then doing this, which doesn't give as good of elite chests, and gives even less regular chests and stockpiles. I do think it's cool they spiced up this route with some elite chests, like you get 4 of them. I haven't gotten any gear though, so I don't even know the gear score of those elite chests. But even then, the stockpiles on Cutlass Keys are probably just fine. We do get to do some faction missions, but I'm really feeling like, oh yeah, Cutlass Keys is just better. Even though there's less stockpiles, you just get your doubloons, and then that's going to be 700 plus gear score items anyways. And because Void Harnessing is fake on the Void Gauntlet, I should have just gone luck. Like, just have a perma, full luck, Frigid Dawn set. At some point, we do need a Voracious Blade, so I guess it's fair that's on the Dark Plate. Did we get anything good from this area? No! They nerfed it to, like, low 600s, and some of these areas might even be 500, or at least, like, since it's level 60, it actually doesn't scale. I think these stockpiles were actually rebalanced, because before Aeternum, you could actually pull, like, 650 plus from here, and maybe decent chance at Legendary. But now, like, no legendaries, nothing. Now, the thought is just kind of chill, run around, get some stockpiles every hour, maybe stack that with some faction tokens, and it feels alright. But even then, like, the loaded dice, just follow the elite chest run and hope for the best there. And the wackier thing is, because everyone is doing the higher tier chest runs, loaded dice are pretty cheap, and the stacked deck is more expensive because less people are farming for it. So if you want to do that, which is not recommended, there's better ways of getting 12,000 coin every 5 hours than doing the Weaver's Fin run. I hate the Weaver's Fin run because this is just a maze of nonsense and I always miss a stockpile. So yeah, Shattered Mountain sucks casually. If you just want to run around and kill things, I think it's just better to try to farm the Ancient Globs somewhere out in Brimstone Sands. But even then, you're just better off only spending your free time going for the Mystic Doubloons. And then this area is soloable, but also there's usually some kind of chest run, and then you can do the faction missions and get higher tier faction stuff that way. So yeah, if you're struggling for money, the thing you have to do every day is at least just do the Cutlass Keys chest run, and Merc Guard isn't that terrible, and it's kind of free. Or even then, you can just kind of like, if you see these portals getting cleared out, like someone's doing a Merc portal run right now, just follow them. Where it's like, okay, you hop down here, boom, hit that. Even though it takes a couple minutes, it's kind of annoying if you just keep doing all of the corruption breaches. That's whatever, but then you get really good loot from that. There's elite chests here. It's just free. So I think that's kind of like the least monotonous. So I think that's the least taxing way of going about it without getting too much burnout from just non-stop world tours. But the doubloons you get from this and just the sheer density of stockpiles and elite chests giving you really high gear score items, that's it. And then you just kind of have that for your luck set, and then you just stick behind that. As for farming and switching between luck sets, I made my solo guide, and Cutlass Keys, someone's always trying to start one of those up, so you're just better off doing that. And then you just farm the rest of Cutlass Keys, doing faction missions and daily quests and getting your regular doubloons and running out to the PvP area every once in a while. And then the biggest problem is I already knew this because I made a video over a month ago where I invested into getting full luck on the legacy servers and was like, wow, there's actually no drawbacks if you just go full luck. You should be doing that. And then when you're running around the overworld or doing whatever, you're just better off. That should be your goal, making your primary set a luck set. Now, it would be complete stupidity to just kind of reforge this into luck, because 3 chromatic seals, 15k. So maybe that's like another future project with enough dense materia, or if I feel like running Glacial Tarn when it rolls around again. And then months from now of just casual play, yeah, maybe you can have like a full luck set of Frigid Dawn. Sure, you need a Voracious Blade somewhere, so you don't have to have like everything being max luck. Even though like there's kind of like, it is weird. I hate switching to this every time I like kill something and then open up a chest. So it's just nice to like run around completely unburdened in your luck set. You can go for that. Maybe this is also 100% cope. The devs wake up and rework empowerment and remove harnessing from it because that's stupid and a lot of people overcap with it. Or they increase it like 75%. Who's laughing now? Me. But it turns out me reaching out and doing experimental stuff has only burned me in many different ways and led to a lot of waste and inefficiency. And I even knew this! I made my video where it's like, yo, the Abyss and Voidblade, it actually does not synergize at all. The Abyss is trash for the end game. Now, it's really good for the late game, because if you just end up with a 700 gear score weapon for free and it's your first artifact weapon, the Great Axe and Great Axe skill tree is just really good on its own. And it's really nice for the late game, because if you're running some kind of strength build with a Great Sword or Warhammer, Abyss slots in, or if you're running anything with intelligence, Ice Gauntlet, Void Gauntlet, Fire Staff, Abyss just slots in, and you just, boom, straight to 700 gear score. But do not waste a coconut on this. Maybe it's not even worth upgrading for the final perk. So I didn't listen to myself, and I lost 10k with a Matrix and Chromatic Seal. And then I got greedy on harnessing damage and uptime, regardless of empowerment cap. And that wasn't a great idea, and we still don't have the Azoth conductors, because I really hate fighting the Echidna. I really hate pugging the Echidna, too. And then Odo, that should be my 725. And then we're just still trying to figure out, like, yeah, we're ending up with coconuts and we're still grinding and doing whatever. Are the devs going to do something about the Apex chests as well? Because this is not like a viable way of getting 725 gear score. Everything else, 1 gold coconut turns to 725 with your artifacts or with these weapons, but then you spend 1500 on chest. And then it doesn't matter, which would actually be fun. Like, if you could spend 1500 to open this and then use a coconut to, like, rework the last perk, because that way you only have to roll for 2 out of 3, and then use your coconut to be, like, lock it in, that'd be really cool. And that would actually be worth grinding for, where you're just farming Mystic Doubloons, like, all day, every day. But without that gameplay loop, this is kinda dead, except for when you just hoard coconuts and then months down the line you open it, but by then who knows if they have better ways of getting 725, or 750 comes in and then 725 is immediately invalidated. Now I'm just rambling, but I miss the old dark matter system where you actually use that to directly upgrade your gear from 600 to 625. That was really cool. And then I've got nothing else to do but recoup, get my money, get some chromatic seals back, fix my gear, and then maybe get a couple of other things, and then retune for Biss. I haven't even looked at the mutations. Maybe Empyrean Forge for Inferno? Inferno's really good. I just don't feel like playing Fire Staff, even though I did kind of give it the one of the best weapons, especially with Blood Drinker seal of approval kind of thing. And because of the overcap, yeah, get rid of void damage, put on keen awareness, good luck, have fun. And the thing is, Frigid Dawn is like better than 725 gear score because you get the double up as well as being able to pick your perk. So that feels really weird. We also had back-to-back Glacial Tarn. Like, it happened on week 3, I believe, and then it happened for week 4, but I was just so burned out. But really, like, yeah, never skip Glacial Tarn. Get 4 of these each. That way, when you somehow end up with 20 chromatic seals from seasonal events and season passes and just buying them, you can have every set be all the Frigid Dawn you want, and then you run Gorgon raids and then maybe find an upgrade every week. I think I'm at the point where I want to wait for the first major update for Aeternum because I've got stuff to do, but I also don't trust the devs making 725 easier or easier to get like 700 stuff. So like all the work I put in now is going to be less valuable, and it's going to take less time to achieve the where I'm going to end up compared to probably after the first update. So yeah, I think the final thing for me to do is just nut up and fail raids until I finally get pants, and that might be like the last thing for me to do in New World, at least make content, because you always log in, do your dailies, and kind of hoard coin. If I get bored just IRL, it's like I pop in and I just find something to grind and run around, which was the last video, that if I ever need to make a few... Wait, Turkey's just right there? If I ever need to make a few thousand coin, we just hop down to the Elysian Wilds and get like 10,000 Dark Hide. Boom, money. Yeah, I'm probably going to check out the winter event, maybe find a little bit of extra farming, and then we're going to wait for the first big update. I think that's going to kind of be it on New World, so hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.